Hello and welcome once again to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. As you can see, the garage is empty, so we are going to bounce to the junkyard and cross our fingers for something cool to work on. Okay, and here we are. There's something there. What else might be? Nothing back here around the corner. GTR. What is this? Oh, this is that Nissan GTR mod. I don't think I've actually worked on this car either. The lit mods are usually pretty good. Let's see if there's anything. Let's see if there's anything else here. It's like a Lamborghini Delta. This is the Delta 88 mod? No, it's not. I totally lied. Bolt Cape. 2 Lamborghini mods. So that's the Diablo SV, and this is a Countach, and this is a Porsche 914 W12 twin turbo. Good God. It's like, can you even fit that engine in there? This is pretty terrible. Like nothing in here but modded cars. I've worked on both of those Lamborghinis before, and I actually don't find them to be very satisfying. The Countach was nice because it's like, yeah, you know, everybody of my age who loved this car when we were teenagers, it's fun to be able to work on it. But it's not worth very much, unfortunately. And I have one that I kept. Oh, I hate to do this, but I think I'm going to go back and try this again. And we're back. I cut out the part where I went back to the garage and then came back to the junkyard a second time. What's this? This looks like an in-game car. Royale Crown. Having some really bad luck. There's something over there. What is that? That's a Skyline. It's a race version of the Skyline. Is this a 550? I think it is. This is something that might be. I actually have another one of these in my parking that's junk. Maybe I'll do 2 of them at once unless there's something else here. What the heck is this thing? V8 Mercedes AMG GT. I guess this is a more recent mod I think I've downloaded. I don't think I've ever even seen this thing in here yet. I don't think I'm going to do that one either. Well, this is just really bad. I think I'm going to do a double. I'm going to do this car, and I'm going to do, because I have another one of these sitting in my parking, I'm going to do them both at the same time. Okay, we're back, and I pulled the other car from, I pulled the other car from my parking. And you know what? This is LX550. The other one is LX550S. That's interesting. I wonder what's the difference. DOHC-AXK. And this one has DOHC V6. Oh, I see. This has a V6. Dang it. And this has a V8. Okay. Well, I'll still work on both of them at the same time. Because the body parts and stuff should all be in common. There's actually a clip on this one. I wonder if there's another one. No. And there's no radiator in this car, so is it radiator A? It is. Okay, let's buy all of our little bits and bobs. I believe that was seat 4 leather D. Or no, I think it was seat 4 cloth something. Seat 4 fabric B, steering wheel 14. There doesn't appear to be anything different for the body unless there's something in the tuning shop. There is. No, I'm not going to bother with any of this stuff. Although, maybe. What do the base headlights look like? Nah, I'm just gonna do this. I don't want to fool around with it. No, I didn't buy new air filters. I need to do that. Oops, I didn't buy radiators either. Fan housing B. Let's clear the junk out of my inventory before I go much further. Okay, now we can begin putting the body parts on. Though when I went to put in the interior, I wonder if this car actually had a different steering wheel. It's too late now, but I should have looked more carefully. Okay, body condition 100%. Let's move this one. Global body condition 95. What am I missing? Rear license plate, of course. Do I have an extra plate in my inventory? Oh god, I don't know how that happened. Both of these cars are at a 100% body. So I have an extra plate for some reason. So one of these bad boys is black, and the other one is it's kind of an off-white. I imagine the exhaust system is going to be the same on both of these too. Oh no, that V6 front exhaust is going to be different. Yeah, so they're not the same. This one has dual exhausts. So this isn't going to turn out to be as easy as I hoped. I think it was V8 rear muffler, not V8B. I could be wrong though. Yeah, rear muffler V8, exhaust pipe, middle muffler, catalytic converter. And it was front pipe V8. Yeah, this one wants rear muffler B. have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to take the engine out with that in there. I guess we'll find out. So this is another James Bond villain car. That's not where I meant to put it either. I just noticed the factory color for this car is black too. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't want to have two Undertaker cars in my garage. So hopefully the undercarriage and stuff is all. No, this is leaf suspension, and this one is not. This, yeah, okay, this one is also leaf suspension. I was thinking this just isn't going to work if one of these cars is a leaf suspension and the other one is a regular suspension rear end, but they're both the solid suspension arm, solid axle control arm, leaf suspension. This is another one that I wish the bushing would come out when I take the arm off rather than making me pull the bushing out individually. At least there's only one and not four. Where the hell am I going? There we go. That's an attractive view. Both these cars use starter V8, so I don't have to buy two different starters at least. Oh boy, that's a bunch of stuff. So now let's start flushing things and buying things. And of course they're different wheels. I was hoping they would be the same, but they're not. Okay, 4 shock absorber B. Get rid of all these clutch pieces. Okay, let's see what else is here. The rest of this stuff will make a stab at repairing. We repaired a lot. Not the gearbox V8. I need 2 of those. Rear axle knuckle housing C. Okay, let's just buy the same rims. Rim Classic 1417. And the other one was Classic 1219. And the tires were 255, 65, 17. And 245, 55, 19. God, I just dismounted the stupid tire. Ugh. Put it on, take it off. Put it on, take it off. Now I have to figure out which of these cars got which wheel. That, I think, is the 14, and this is the 12. Okay, so Classic 12, 245, 55, 19, 245, 55, 19. So that's right. And that's right. 255, 65, 17. Nope. Damn it, that's not right. 225, not 255. $225, 65, 17. Classic 14. 225, 65, 17. 225, 65, 17. So I've got the correct size now. Let's also buy this gearbox before I forget. Okay, now we can start assembling. Classic 12. Okay, at least I didn't screw that up. I do like the coil spring rear end. It goes together so easily. Whew, that's done. Good lord. The different wheel sizes and the different rims, that really threw me for a loop there. That took a lot longer than I expected it to. have a feeling, I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'll do the front, get the front suspension done, and then I'll do like the two engines in a separate video, because I have a feeling this is already running quite long. Oh, thank God. For a moment I was afraid that the front suspension systems would be different. But they're both shock absorber A, sway link A. Sometimes it's really hard to get those bolts out. You kind of have to drive them out, because most of the time you can click on a bolt, or you can click on a bolt like this, and it'll just go. For some reason, the suspension arms, you have to move the mouse pointer and basically drive the thing out, and it's really annoying. Oh my God, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, let's start buying what we need now. So that's 16 bushings. Four of each tie rod. I'll go ahead and buy the stuff for the front shock A. Oh, and I need 4 of them, so not just 2 of each. I'm tired of having these things cluttering up my inventory. I'll get rid of them. They're not performance or anything. I just bought them by accident. That should be all the front shocks. Just get rid of the brake stuff and buy new brakes. I'm going to need to get hubs. The back didn't need hubs because of the solid drive axle, but this is going to need a bunch of hubs. And I need to buy the sway bar stuff. So 4 A's and 2 sway bars. I think that's all the consumable stuff. We'll make an attempt at repairing this stuff. There's one of those that I didn't get rid of. Okay, let's buy the wheels and we'll try not to screw this up again. Classic 1417, Classic 1219. So Classic 14, 225, 65, 17. And then Classic 12, 245, 55, 19. Oh, for God's sake. I am sorry about that. I accidentally hit the button to save and exit, which is not what I meant to do. I still have a bunch of tires to balance. Okay, let's see if I have these tires correct. See if I screwed anything up. So it was 225, 65, 17. 225, 65, 17. So I got those right. And the 12s are 245, 55, 19. So that looks like it's correct also. And now I have to see if I can repair any of this stuff. And since I exited, I have to reset this again. God, what a pain. So I need 3 front axle knuckle covers. Steering knuckle A and 2 lower suspension arms. Nice view from the inside of the radiator there. There's a bushing over here I haven't put in yet. Yeah, there it is. It really wanted me to put that rim Classic 12 on there. I almost fell for it. Oh, I screwed up somewhere. The wrong wheel is on the wrong car. Oh God! And I was just saying too that the game tried to get me to put the wrong wheel on this car, and I didn't fall for it on the other side, but then I fell for it on this side. 14 goes on this car. That's better. Jeez. These cars are, unfortunately, I thought these cars were identical, and unfortunately they're not. So it's making things more complicated than I expected. I think that's everything, though. Don't have any stray suspension parts in my inventory. So yeah, that's everything, except for the drivetrain stuff that's here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and yank... No, clearly I'm screwing up, so I need to stop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to yank the engines out of both of these cars, and then I'm going to pause, and I'll do a separate episode on reassembling them, because it's just, since they're not the same, it's going to be twice as long. I was afraid it wasn't going to let me take it out with that front exhaust section in there, but it did. Just for the sake of curiosity, the value we have now on this car, it's the parts condition is 100% really, except for the fact that there's no engine in the car, and it's 65 grand right now. And this other one should be the same. Yeah, 54. So once again, it's 100% parts with no engine, and the value is 70 grand. So with the two of these, 70 on this one, 65 on that one. It's $135,000 for these two cars without any engine in either of them at all. I'll go ahead and buy the starters now because I know I'm going to need them. Okay, so I'm going to pause this here, and I will do a separate video on the engines. Since this black one happens to have the engine crane in front of it, I'll do the V6 first. I'll go ahead and throw this on here. Yeah, I'll do the V6 first, and then I'll do the V8 for the other car, and then we'll test them and we'll contrast them and see where they are. Let's move that. No, I don't want to move it. Yes, I do. Okay, so this video has probably run considerably longer than I intended. So if you made it this far, I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video up to this point. Tune in for the follow-up where I fix the engines and install them in these two cars, and we'll wrap it up then in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again next time, and bye for now.